This is a list of writing systems, or scripts, classified according to some common distinguishing features. There are at least 3,866 languages that make use of an established writing system. The usual name of the script is given first. The name of the language, in which the script is written follows, in brackets, particularly in the case where the language name differs from the script name. Other informative or qualifying annotations for the script may also be provided. Pictographic, ideographic writing systems. Ideographic scripts, in which graphemes are ideograms representing concepts or ideas, rather than a specific word in a language. And pictographic scripts, in which the graphemes are iconic pictures, are not thought to be able to express all that can be communicated by language. As argued by the linguists John DeFrancis and J. Marshall Unger, essentially, they postulate that no full writing system can be completely pictographic or ideographic. It must be able to refer directly to a language in order to have the full expressive capacity of a language. Unger disputes claims made on behalf of Bliss Symbols in his 2004 book Ideogram. Although a few pictographic or ideographic scripts exist today, there is no single way to read them, because there is no one-to-one correspondence between symbol and language. Hieroglyphs were commonly thought to be ideographic before they were translated, and to this day Chinese is often erroneously said to be ideographic. In some cases of ideographic scripts, only the author of a text can read it with ever certainty, and it may be said that they are interpreted rather than read. Such scripts often work best as mnemonic aids for oral texts, or as outlines that will be fleshed out in speech. Aztec, Nahuatl, although some proper nouns have phonetic components. Mixtec, Dongba, Naxi, although this is often supplemented with syllabic Jiba script. Ursu Shaba, Ursu. Micmac hieroglyphic writing, Micmac, does have phonetic components. However, Nsibidi, Ekoi, Efik, Ibibio, Igbo, Testarian, used for missionary work in Mexico. Other Mesoamerican writing systems with the exception of Maya hieroglyphs. There are also symbol systems used to represent things other than language, or to represent constructed languages. Some of these are Bliss symbols, a constructed ideographic script used primarily in augmentative and alternative communication. AAC, IconG, a constructed ideographic script used primarily in social networking. Isotype, picture language, Sona language, a wide variety of notations. Linear B and asemic writing also incorporate ideograms. Logographic writing systems. In logographic writing systems, glyphs represent words or morphemes, meaningful components of words, as in meaningful, rather than phonetic elements. Note that no logographic script is composed solely of logograms. All contain graphemes that represent phonetic, sound-based elements as well. These phonetic elements may be used on their own to represent, for example, grammatical inflections of foreign words, or may serve as phonetic complements to a logogram, used to specify the sound of a logogram that might otherwise represent more than one word. In the case of Chinese, the phonetic element is built into the logogram itself. In Egyptian and Mayan, many glyphs are purely phonetic, whereas others function as either logograms or phonetic elements, depending on context. For this reason, many such scripts may be more properly referred to as logosyllabic or complex scripts. The terminology used is largely a product of custom in the field, and is to an extent arbitrary. Consonant-based logographies, hieroglyphic, hieratic, and demotic, the writing systems of ancient Egypt. Egyptian hieroglyphs. List. Syllable-based logographies. Anatolian hieroglyphs, Luwin. cuneiform, Sumerian, Akkadian. Other Semitic languages: Elamite, Hittite, Luwin, Hurrian, and Eurasian. Chinese characters: Hanzi, Chinese, Japanese, Kanji, Korean, Hanja, occasionally used, Vietnamese, Chunom, obsolete, Jueungsondip, Jurchen script, Jurchen, Khitan large script, Khitan, Tangut script, Tangut, Igap, or Bagam script, Mayan, Chorti, Yucatec, and other classic Maya languages. Yi, classical. Various Yi, Lolo languages. Shui script, Shui language. Syllabaries. In a syllabary, graphemes represent syllables or moras. Note that the 19th century term syllabics usually referred to abugidis rather than true syllabaries. Afaka, Nuka, Alaska script, Central Yupik. B acute Te acute. Cherokee, Cherokee. Cypriot, Arcado-Cypriot Greek. Jiba, Naxi. Iban, Iban. Kana, Japanese. Although primarily based on moras rather than syllables. Hiragana, Katakana, Manyogana. Kipakui, Mende. Kapel, Kapel. Linear B, Mycenaean Greek. Loma, Loma. Nushu, Chinese. Nwagu Anaka script, Igbo. Vi, Vi. Wolean, Wolean. A likely syllabary. Yi. Modern. Various Yi, Lolo languages. Semi-syllabaries. Partly syllabic, partly alphabetic scripts. In most of these systems, some consonant-vowel combinations are written as syllables, but others are written as consonant plus vowel. In the case of Old Persian, all vowels were written regardless, so it was effectively a true alphabet despite its syllabic component. In Japanese, a similar system plays a minor role in foreign borrowings. For example, tu is written tu plus u, and t as t plus I. Paleo-Hispanic semi-syllabaries behaved as a syllabary for the stop consonants and as an alphabet for the rest of consonants and vowels. The Tartessian, a southwestern script, is typologically intermediate between a pure alphabet and the Paleo-Hispanic full semi-syllabaries. Although the letter used to write a stop consonant was determined by the following vowel, as in a full semi-syllabary, the following vowel was also written, as in an alphabet. Some scholars treat Tartessian as a redundant semi-syllabary. Others treat it as a redundant alphabet. Jian is semi-syllabic in a different sense. It transcribes half-syllables. That is, it has letters for syllable onsets and rhymes. Kan equals kan, rather than for consonants and vowels. Kan equals kan. Paleo-Hispanic semi-syllabaries, Paleo-Hispanic languages. Tartessian, a southwestern script, Tartessian, a southwestern language. Southeastern Iberian script, Iberian language. Northeastern Iberian script, Iberian language. Celtiberian script, Celtiberian language. Old Persian cuneiform, Old Persian. Jian Fu Hao, phonetic script for the different varieties of Chinese. Eskian, Eskian language. A syllabary apparently based on an alphabet. Some alphabetic characteristics remain. Bamum script, Bamum. A defective syllabary, with alphabetic principles used to fill the gaps. Segmental scripts. A segmental script has graphemes which represent the phonemes, basic unit of sound, of a language. Note that there need not be, and rarely is, a one-to-one correspondence between the graphemes of the script and the phonemes of a language. A phoneme may be represented only by some combination, a string of graphemes. The same phoneme may be represented by more than one distinct grapheme. The same grapheme may stand for more than one phoneme, or some combination of all of the above. Segmental scripts may be further divided according to the types of phonemes they typically record. Abjads. An abjad is a segmental script containing symbols for consonants only, or where vowels are optionally written with diacritics, pointing, or only written word initially. Aramaic, Arabic, Arabic, Azeri, Punjabi, Baluchi, Kashmiri, Pashto, Persian, Kurdish, vowels obligatory. Sindhi, Uyghur, vowels obligatory. Urdu, and the languages of many other peoples of the Near East. Hebrew, Yiddish, and other Jewish languages. Dawi, Arabic, Malay, Manichaean script. Nabatean, the Nabateans of Petra. Pahlavi script, Middle Persian. Parthian, Psalter, Phoenician and other Canaanite languages. Proto-Canaanite, Sabian, South Arabian, Katabanic, Himyaritic, and Hadramautic. Sogdian, Samaritan, Old Hebrew, Aramaic, Arabic, and Hebrew. Syriac, or Assyrian Neo-Aramaic, Chaldean Neo-Aramaic, Syriac, Toro-Yo and other Neo-Aramaic languages. Tifina, Tuareg, Ugaritic, Hurrian. True alphabets. A true alphabet contains separate letters, not diacritic marks, for both consonants and vowels. Linear non-featural alphabets equals. Linear alphabets are composed of lines on a surface, such as ink on paper. Adlam, Fula, Armenian, Avestan alphabet, Avestan. By the Kukju, Albanian. Barama, Somali. Carian, Caucasian Albanian alphabet, Old Udi language. Corgi Cox alphabet, Cadaver. Coptic, Egyptian. Cyrillic, Eastern Slavic languages. Belarusian, Russian. Ukrainian, Eastern South Slavic languages. Bulgarian, Macedonian. Serbian, the other languages of Russia. Kazakh language. Kyrgyz language. Tajik language. Mongolian language. Azerbaijani, Turkmen, and Uzbek are officially written in Latin in the respective countries, but have a considerable number of users writing in Cyrillic. See languages using Cyrillic. Eclectic shorthand. Elbasan, Albanian. Fraser, Lisu. Gabelsberger shorthand. Georgian and other Kartvalian languages. Glagolitic, Old Church Slavonic. Gothic, Greek, International Phonetic Alphabet. Kader, Somali. Latin aka Roman, originally Latin language. Most current Western and Central European languages. Turkic languages. Sub-Saharan African languages. Indigenous languages of the Americas. Languages of maritime Southeast Asia and languages of Oceania use developments of it. Languages using a non-Latin writing system are generally also equipped with romanization for transliteration, a secondary use. Manchu, Mandaic dialect of Aramaic. Mongolian, Neo-Tifina, Tamazight. Nyakeng Puashwe Mong. Nko, Maninka language. Bambara, Dila language. Ogham, Irish pronunciation. Om, Gaelic, Britannic. Pictish, Old Hungarian. In Hungarian Magyarovaziras, Esekli Magyarovaziras. Hungarian, Old Italic, a family of connected alphabets for the Etruscan. Oscan, Umbrian. Mesarane, South Piscine. Raretic, Venetic, Lepontic, Camunic languages. Old Permic, also called Abur. Komi, Old Turkic, Old Uyghur alphabet, Uyghur. Osmania, Somali. Runic alphabet, Germanic languages. Old Semit, Santali. Tailu, Lu. Uyghur Arabic alphabet, Uyghur. Vah Bassa. Zagawa, equals featural linear alphabets equals. A featural script has elements that indicate the components of articulation, such as bilabial consonants, fricatives, or back vowels. Scripts differ in how many features they indicate. Greg shorthand, Hangul, Korean, Osage, physio-alphabet, a physiological alphabet, Shavian alphabet, Tenghua, a fictional script, visible speech, a phonetic script, Stokoe notation for American Sign Language. Sign writing for sign languages is a Solemn Vu for Southern Bantu languages. Linear alphabets arranged in two-syllabic blocks. Hangul, Korean, Great Lakes Algonquin syllabics, Fox, Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk, Ojibwe, is a Solemn Vu, Southern Bantu languages. Manual alphabets. Manual alphabets are frequently found as parts of sign languages. They are not used for writing cachet, but for spelling out words while signing. American manual alphabet, used with slight modification in Hong Kong, Malaysia, Paraguay, Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand. British manual alphabet, used in some of the Commonwealth of Nations, such as Australia and New Zealand. Catalan manual alphabet, Chilean manual alphabet, Chinese manual alphabet, Dutch manual alphabet, Ethiopian manual alphabet, and Abugida, French manual alphabet, Greek manual alphabet, Icelandic manual alphabet, also used in Denmark. Indian manual alphabet, a true alphabet, used in Devanagari and Gujarati areas. International manual alphabet, used in Germany, Austria, Norway, Finland. Iranian manual alphabet, an abjad, also used in Egypt. Israeli manual alphabet, an abjad. Italian manual alphabet, Korean manual alphabet, Latin American manual alphabets, Polish manual alphabet, Portuguese manual alphabet, Romanian manual alphabet, Russian manual alphabet, also used in Bulgaria and ex-Soviet states. Spanish manual alphabet, Madrid, Swedish manual alphabet, Yugoslav manual alphabet, other non-linear alphabets. These are other alphabets composed of something other than lines on a surface. Braille, unified, an embossed alphabet for the visually impaired, used with some extra letters to transcribe the Latin, Cyrillic, Greek, Hebrew, and Arabic alphabets, as well as Chinese. Braille, Korean, Braille, American, defunct, New York Point, a defunct alternative to Braille. International maritime signal flags, both alphabetic and ideographic. Morse code, international, a ternary code of dashes, dots, and silence, whether transmitted by electricity, light, or sound, representing characters in the Latin alphabet. American Morse code, defunct. Optical telegraphy, defunct. Flag semaphore, made by moving handheld flags. Alphasyllabary, an abugida, or alphasyllabary, is a segmental script in which vowel sounds are denoted by diacritical marks or other systematic modification of the consonants. Generally, however, if a single letter is understood to have an inherent unwritten vowel, and only vowels other than this are written, then the system is classified as an alphasyllabary regardless of whether the vowels look like diacritics or full letters. The vast majority of alphasyllabaries are found from India to Southeast Asia and belong historically to the Brahmi family. The term abugida is derived from the first characters of the abugida in Gez. A, bu, gi, da. Compare with alphabet. Unlike abjads, the diacritical marks and systemic modifications of the consonants are not optional. Alphasyllabary of the Brahmi family Ahom, Brahmi, Sanskrit, Prakrit, Balinese, Batak, Toba and other Batak languages. Baybayin, formerly used for Ilocano, Kapampangan, Pangasinan, Tagalog, Bicol languages, Visayan languages, and possibly other Philippine languages. Bengali, Assamese, Sanskrit, Bengali, Assamese, Maithai, Bishnupriya, Manipuri, also for Kazi, Sylheti, Kokborik and Hajong, and formerly for Bodo, Kabi and Mizing, Baiksuki, Buhid, Burmese, Karen, Pwo, Mon, and Shan, Kam, Chakma, Dihong, Dai, Devanagari, Hindi, Sanskrit, Marathi, Nepali, and many other languages of northern India. Divzakuru, Grantha, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Kutchi, Vasavi, Sanskrit, Avestan, Gurmukhi script, Punjabi, Hanano, Javanese, Kaithi, Kannada, Tulu, Kingani, Kadava, Kawi, Koki, Khotanese, Kodawadi, Khmer, Lao, Lepcha, Leki, Eastern Pwo, Western Pwo, and Karen, Limbu, Lontara, Burganese, Makassar, and Mandar, Mahajani, Malayalam, Marchen, Zhangjung, Mite Mayek, Modi, Marathi, Multani, Saraiki, Nandi Nagari, Sanskrit, Newa, Nepal Bhasa, Sanskrit, New Tailu, Odia, Fagspa, Mongolian, Chinese, and other languages of the Yuan dynasty Mongol Empire. Ranjana, Nepal Bhasa, Sanskrit, Rajang, Sharada, Sanskrit, Siddham used to write Sanskrit, Sinhala, Saurashtra, Soyambo, Sundanese, Saloti Nagri, Sylheti, Tagbanwa, Aborlin, Kalamian, and Central Tagbanwa languages and other languages of Palawan, Tyler, Tidam, Taitham, Kun, and Northern Thai, Takri, Tamil, Telugu, Thai, Tibetan, Tigalari, Sanskrit, Tulu, Tiruta, Maithili, Tocharian, Vatteluttu, Zanabazar Square, Zhangjung scripts, other Abugidis equals, Canadian Aboriginal syllabics, Cree syllabics, for Cree, Inuktitut syllabics, for Inuktitut, and other variants for Ojibwe, Carrier, Blackfoot, and other languages of Canada, based on Devanagari, refer to origins, Ethiopic, Amharic, Gez, Tigrinya, Kharosthi, Gandhari, Sanskrit, Mandum, Meroitic, Maro, Mwangwigo, Pitman shorthand, Pollard script, Miao, Thana, Deveri, Thomas natural shorthand, final consonant diacritic Abugidis equals, in at least one Abugida. Not only the vowel but any syllable final consonant is written with a diacritic, that is, representing O with an underring, and final K with an overcross, sock, would be written as S. Wrong. Lepcha equals vowel-based Abugidis equals. In a few Abugidis, the vowels are basic, and the consonants secondary. If no consonant is written in Pahafmong, it is understood to be K. Consonants are written after the vowel they precede in speech. In Japanese Braille, the vowels but not the consonants have independent status, and it is the vowels which are modified when the consonant is YW. Boyd's syllabic shorthand, Japanese Braille, Japanese, Pahafmong, Mong. List of writing scripts by adoption. Undeciphered systems that may be writing. These systems have not been deciphered. In some cases, such as Meroitic, the sound values of the glyphs are known, but the text still cannot be read because the language is not understood. Several of these systems, such as Epi-Olmec and Indus, are claimed to have been deciphered, but these claims have not been confirmed by independent researchers. In many cases it is doubtful that they are actually writing. The Vinca symbols appear to be proto-writing. and Quipu may have recorded only numerical information. There are doubts that Indus's writing and the Phaistos disc has so little content or context that its nature is undetermined. Byblos syllabary, the city of Byblos, Ismaean, apparently logosyllabic. Indus Valley civilization. Quipu, Inca Empire, possibly numerical only. Khitan small script, Khitan. Cretan hieroglyphs, linear A syllabary. Minoan, Mishtek, perhaps pictographic. Olmec civilization, possibly the oldest Mesoamerican script. Phaistos disc, a unique text, very possibly not writing. Proto-Elamite, Elam, nearly as old as Sumerian. Romo, Rapa Nui, perhaps a syllabary. Proto-Sinaitic, likely an abjad. Zapotec, another old Mesoamerican script. Banpo symbols, Yangshao culture, perhaps proto-writing. Jiahu symbols, Pelagang culture, perhaps proto-writing. Undeciphered manuscripts. A number of manuscripts exist which may be written in an invented writing system. A cipher of an existing writing system may only be a hoax. Voynich manuscript. Rohong Codex, Hamptonese, Dorabella cipher. Other. Asemic writing is generally meaningless, though it sometimes contains ideograms or pictograms. Phonetic alphabets. This section lists alphabets used to transcribe phonetic or phonemic sound, not to be confused with spelling alphabets like the IKO spelling alphabet. International Phonetic Alphabet. Deseret alphabet. Uniform, Americanist phonetic notation, Uralic phonetic alphabet, Shavian alphabet, special alphabets. Alphabets may exist in forms other than visible symbols on a surface. Some of these are tactile alphabets Braille, moon type, New York point, night writing, manual alphabets finger spooling. For example, American Sign Language, American Manual Alphabet, Korean Manual Alphabet, Cued Speech, long distance signaling International Maritime Signal Flags, Morse Code, Flag Semaphore, Optical Telegraphy, Alternative Alphabets, Gregg Shorthand, Initial Teaching Alphabet, Pitman Shorthand, QuickScript, Fictional Writing Systems, Alteran, Alphabet, Oribesh, Sith, DNI, Gallifreyan, Gerold, Hymnos, Hylian, Klingon, On Beyond Zebra, Sarati, Tengwa, used to write Quenya, Sindarin and other of J.R.R. Tolkien's Elvish languages. The Tenobet, used to write the Orokan language and the Digital Extremes MMO Warframe. Noun. Unnamed script used in Puella Magi Magica Magica. Utopian. In Thomas More's Utopia. The written language in Hunter x Hunter. Ancient language used in the Teleus world of the series Fire Emblem. For animal use. Yakish uses lexicograms to communicate with non-human primates. See also artificial script. Grapheme. List of inventors of writing systems. List of ISO 15924 codes. List of languages by first written accounts. List of languages by writing system. Unicode. Notes. Omniglot. A guide to writing systems. Ancient scripts. Home. Site with some introduction to different writing systems and group them into origins, types, families, regions, timeline, A to Z. Michael Everson's Alphabets of Europe. Deseret alphabet. Script source, a dynamic, collaborative reference to the writing systems of the world.